Colossal swells erupt from a vast ocean of human suffering and universal dread, and in their wake present to us the latest offering from the minds of Carnifex, World War X. Soul-darkening, eye-blooding, flesh-crushing death metal is to be expected from this group of musicians. Yet with the new album comes a unique notion of unavoidable hopelessness, the inevitable rot of mankind. Carnifex has stoked the coals and breathed a distinct power into World War X that boils over in the subjects and sounds of human degradation. Still scorching from the release of Slow Death in 2016, Carnifex never really stopped their writing process, but rather developed one element, and continued to flow into another to create a natural path between Slow Death and World War X. Although it's not a concept album as it would normally be defined, World War X is conceptually rounded in a manner which displays a distinguished theme. Through the lens of war can be viewed subjects Carnifex fans will be familiar with, individual struggles and internalized challenges that can feel akin to a deadly battle. World War X will be released on August 2nd, 2019 via Nuclear Blast Records, just in time for the band's summer headlining gig with the Summer Slaughter Tour across North America. Not willing to let Thy Art Is Murder take the crown for the most extreme sounding deathcore record of the year so easily, Carnifex arrived with their new album, World War X, and pushed themselves, as well as us, to the very limits. The embodiment of humanity, the deathcore heavyweights deliver a pummeling album of flesh-melting riffs, fat-rendering vocals and bone-crunching percussion. However, there's a surprising amount of flair to World War X 2, one that gives it a grander and more world-encompassing edge. This is embodied well within the opening title track, a vicious start. Of course, there is no relief from Visions of the End, or this internal darkness. The former as violent as a drunken cowboy in a Wild West saloon who's had his honour besmirched. The latter a raging beast of nightmare fuel, filled with earth-shattering riffs and a mind-blowing breakdown. Later, we get a couple of guests pop in to add even more meat to the deathcore stew, namely Alyssa White Gloves on No Light Shall Leave Us and Angel Vivaldi on All Roads Lead to Hell. As the enigmatic frontwoman of Arch Enemy, it's White Gloves that stands out of the two, lending her incredible range to a hefty metal tone. It's one of the album highlights, even if the latter is far more brutalising. We put it this way, you wouldn't want to be in the pit for either. It's nice to hear the guitars get a bit more of a showcase solo in the latter part of Brushed by the Wings of Demons, especially as it and the final few keep things continually savage. Not a complaint though, as the album is only 9 tracks long and over within 35 minutes. Nothing to get sick of here, and both Hell, Hellfire and By Shadows Thine Held do wonders to keep things tight and controlled. It's a great album, an extreme metal release to be counted among the best of 2019, and all the proof anyone needs that Carnifex are one of the best. It's out on August 2nd via Nuclear Blast. Make sure you check it out, let us know what you think in the comments, and hit that like and subscribe button.